Hey everyone, welcome to Amy Ulmer Yoga. You may want 2 blocks and a strap for today, and then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started laying down on your back. So you can start with just the knees bent and feet on the mat. Take the feet to the edges of the mat, let the knees drop in. Take a moment here, take some deep breaths. And we're focusing today on one of the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, the sage who wrote the book of aphorisms called the Yoga Sutras. And one is the posture should be stable, and that is sthira, and comfortable, that is sukha. So in all the poses, finding that balance between effort and ease. Take a couple more deep breaths here, just feeling the belly expand as you inhale, and as you exhale, emptying out. All right, and then with your next exhale, you can let the knees gently go over to the right as you gaze left. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, let the knees go left as you look right. Inhale back to center. One more time, the knees go right as you look left. Inhale, center. Exhale, the knees go left as you look right. Inhale, center. And then we'll exhale, hug the knees into the chest. You can rock a little bit side to side if that feels good. And then reach your legs up towards the ceiling. Knees can be bent or legs straight if it's available. Arms by your sides, palms down. Chest broad, arms active. As you exhale, lower your right leg to a hover. As you inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower the left leg to a hover. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, right leg lowers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left leg. Inhale, lift. Just keep going nice and slow with your breath like that. One more round like this. And then keep the legs up, interlace your fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift your shoulders up away from the mat. Lower your right leg to a hover and then take your right elbow up and over towards your left knee. Inhale, leg comes up. Exhale, take your left leg to a hover, take your left elbow up and over towards your right knee. Inhale, up. Exhale, right leg lowers, right elbow towards left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, up. Exhale, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Inhale, up. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more round. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, up. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock and roll yourself up. Come to the all fours. And plant your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Couple rounds of cat-cow. As you exhale, arch your back, or round your back, tuck the chin and tail. As you inhale, arch your back, drop your belly, lift your heart, tilt your tailbone up. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. One more like that with your own breath. Nice. And then on an inhale, reach your left arm up and out to the side. Gaze up at the hand. As you exhale, thread that left arm behind the right. Lay your left shoulder and your left cheek down. Step your right hand a little more over to the right. Press the left arm down. Palm is up on the left hand. Option to reach your right arm up, hook it in your left hip crease, or place it at your low back. Option to extend your right leg back with the toes tucked under. And then if it's available, float that right leg, roll your outer right hip down a lot so hips are level. That's how you're going to balance. Reach through the leg. Breathe. Try to find effort and ease, balance. Then set that knee down, unwind, press into your right hand. Reach your left arm up and out to the side. Set the left hand down. Inhale, reach your right arm up and out to the side. Gaze up at the hand. Exhale, thread that right arm behind the left. Lay your right shoulder and cheek down. Step your left hand a little more over to the left. Press the right arm down. Reach that left arm up if you like. Hook it in your right hip crease. Roll the left shoulder open. Option to extend the left leg back with the toes tucked under. Then maybe you float that leg and roll the outer hip down. Reach through the leg. Breathe. Good job. And then set that knee down. Unwind. Press into the left hand. Reach the right arm up and out to the side. Then set the right hand back down. All right. And then just start to walk your hands forward, keeping your hips over your knees until your forehead comes down either to the block or the mat. And maybe your chin comes down, only if it's available. Wrap your outer arms down towards the mat. Good, and then start to walk your hands back. Wrists under shoulders. Step your right foot back, tuck the toes, step the left foot back. Now you're in plank. Knees can be up or down in your plank. Breathe. Transfer the weight into your left hand. Come onto pinky toe edge of left foot. Feet can be stacked or staggered. Reach your right arm up. Now you're in side plank. Can always bring the bottom knee down if you need to. Breathe. Right hand comes down, go over to the other side, transfer the weight until your right hand, pinky toe edge of right foot, feet stacked or staggered, reach the left arm up, breathe. Good, and then the left hand comes down, plank, knees down, child's pose. Nice. Getting right into some challenging stuff on this cold day. Taking a moment here to rest and notice how you feel. Maybe you feel stiff like me. Maybe you feel anxious to move again. And then with your next inhale, come to the all fours. We'll step the right foot forward between the hands and then interlace your fingers on top of this right thigh. If you need to pad up your back knee, you can lay a blanket down, or you can hot dog fold your mat like that. Interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders open, lift your chest. Good, and then release, reach the arms up. As you exhale, twist towards the right. Take your arms out to a T and use your core to twist. Nice. And then come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, you may want blocks on either side of this right leg. You're going to straighten the leg, flex the toes towards your nose. And just keep it easy. Don't over effort. And then bend back into that right knee, heel toe the right foot over to the right. Bring your hands down, lizard. If you want, you can tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Just staying up on the hands for now. And then see if you can step back to down dog from there. Spread your fingers wide, firm your forearms in. Spacious around your neck, just let your head hang. And then bring your knees down. Step your left foot forward. And then interlace your fingers on top of your left thigh. And then interlace your fingers behind you the awkward way and roll the shoulders open, lift the chest. Good. And then release and reach the arms up. And as you exhale, twist left. Take your arms out to a T. Use your core to twist. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale. You may want blocks as you straighten this left leg and you flex the foot. And you draw this left hip back and reach your chest forward. And breathe. Bend back into your left knee. Heel toe the foot over to the left. Your hands can come down. If you want, you can tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. Or you can keep the back knee down. Take one more breath here. And then step back, down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Transfer the weight into your left hand, side plank on the left side. Reach the right arm up. Feet can be stacked or staggered. If they're stacked, bring that right hip a little more forward. Bring the right hand down, go right to the other side, reach the left arm up, coming onto pinky toe edge of right foot, side plank. Left hand comes down, slowly lower all the way down, either through the knees, thighs, pelvis, belly, chest, or straight down. And then take your arms by your sides, untuck your toes, all 10 toenails on the mat. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs. Firm your inner thighs in and spin your upper inner thighs up towards the ceiling. That's going to be an important action today. Breathe. And then child's pose. Push your hips back towards your heels. Good. Inhale, all fours. Hands a little forward of your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back. Down dog. Bend your knees. Gaze forward. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, either fingers to shins or hands to blocks. Halfway lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold all the way in. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms out, around and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace your fingers, press the palms forward and up. And then press through the feet, go up and over towards the left. Side bending. Inhale, center. Exhale, press up and over towards the right, side bending. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. You may want blocks framing your right foot. Reach your chest forward and press that back thigh up. Straighten the leg. Pivot and plant your back heel. Cartwheel on open to warrior two. So you're just finding a stride that works for you, making sure right knee stacked over right ankle. Press your inner right knee towards your outer right knee. And then hug muscle to bone in this back leg. Maybe you bend a little more into that right knee. Bring some weight into the heel. Come forward, flip your right palm. Sweep the ceiling, reverse. Exhale, side angle. So right hand comes to a block or the mat. Reach your left arm out over your ear. You're making one long line of energy from outer edge of left foot through your right fingertips. From here, straighten that right leg. Reach the left arm straight up out of the shoulder. I'm coming up onto a higher level of my block. Block is outside the right foot for triangle. Spin the elbow crease of your right arm forward. Lengthen through your side body. Gaze down at your right foot. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Half moon we go. So step that back foot halfway forward. Place the block or your right hand under your right shoulder. Keep your right toes pointing straight ahead. Float your left leg up. So you're stacking. Your hips are coming towards stacking with the hips, pressing through that standing leg. Back leg is not limp. Floated leg is firm. Reach the left arm up. Now you're in half moon. Breathe. All right, now left hand to the hip. Reach that left leg way back. Land right back in that lunge. Hands down, back knee up, lunge. Plant your left hand. Reach your right arm up as you twist towards the right. Exhale the hand down, spin yourself towards the left, paralleling your feet and lining up your toes, making sure one toe is not sticking out in front of the other. Coming into a wide angle fold. You can fold on in if you need your hands on blocks to help you straighten the legs, do so. Inhale, halfway lift, come up onto blocks or fingertips, lengthen the spine. Plant your left hand under your face, reach your right arm up, twist. Exhale the right hand down under your face, reach your left arm up, twist. Exhale, left hand down. Crawl yourself towards the front of the mat, spinning your right toes forward and your back heel up. So now you're in a lunge towards the front of the mat. Plant your hands, step back to down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, shift forward, lower either halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips lead the way, down dog. Take a couple breaths in down dog or child's pose. Firming the forearms in, yet wrapping the biceps forward, triceps back. Letting the heels be heavy. And then bend your knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way in. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms out, around and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot mindfully back to the lunge. You may want blocks on either side of this front foot if you need a little more space. Reach the chest forward. Straighten your back leg. Keep it strong. Pivot and plant your back heel. Cartwheel open, warrior two. Outer edge of your back foot parallel to the back edge of the mat. Left toes straight ahead and inner left knee pressing towards your outer left knee. Finding towards 90 degrees. Lift the belly in and up. Come forward, flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Right hand slides down the back leg. Exhale, side angle, left hand down, either left forearm to left thigh, left hand to a block or the floor. Right arm reaches out over your ear. You're pinning your hips in, still pressing inner knee to outer knee. Letting the hips come down. It might mean lengthening your stride. One more breath. And then straighten this left leg. Reach the right arm straight up out of the shoulder. I'm coming up higher onto the block so I can straighten my left leg. And then lengthen through your side body. Draw the low belly in. Spin the elbow crease of the left arm forward. And then just notice where your head is. Gaze softly straight ahead. Now right hand to your right hip. Gaze down at your left toes. Keep them pointing straight ahead. Step your back foot halfway forward. Take the block forward under left shoulder. Float your right leg. Ooh. And then when you feel stable, reach your right arm up. Guess I'm sort of stable. Press through that standing leg. Firm the floated leg. Breathe. Use your core to stabilize, expand. Right hand comes down, land back in that lunge. Plant your right hand, reach your left arm up, twist. Exhale, left hand down, spin towards the right, wide angle fold. Sorry for butt cam. Fold on in. Inhale, halfway lift, come up onto your fingertips. Plant your left hand, reach your right arm up, twist. Exhale the right hand down under your face, reach the left arm up, twist. Exhale the hand down, walk yourself towards a lunge at the top, left toes turn forward, back heel spins up. Plant your hands, step back to down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Whew. If you need to, take a rest. Remember that we're trying to find that balance between effort and ease. So are you over efforting? Or are you able to find some ease even in the difficult poses? We'll meet back in down dog. Step the feet together. Inhale your right leg up and back, but let's keep the hips level. So don't try to take the leg up too high. Roll your outer right hip down, firm your inner thighs in, and reach through the leg. That's important. And then step that right foot forward as you exhale. Spin your back heel flat on a 45-degree angle. Inhale, reach the arms up. So now we're in warrior one where your hips are squared up towards the wall that you're facing. Good. And then step that back foot a little more forward, straighten both legs. And as you exhale, fold over that right leg. I definitely need blocks so I can keep the right leg straight. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold in. So you're drawing that right hip back, left hip forward, squaring up the hips. Take one more breath. Inhale, come up halfway. Plant your left hand to the block or the mat, right hand to your right hip. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, twist towards the right. Once you feel fully revolved, reach that right arm up. Keep your back heel down, seal the outer edge of your back foot. You might have to step it a little more forward and to the left to do that. Feel like you want to plaster your torso on the wall that you're looking at. And then take the right hand down. Now you're squaring up, chest towards the floor. We're going to find a grounded warrior three. So walk your hands or your blocks forward under your shoulders and float your left leg up, but roll the outer left hip down. And then you're going to plant your left hand, take your right hand to your right hip. As you exhale, revolve towards the right. Maybe you reach your right arm up. Lift and elongate that floated leg. Breathe, and even in this very challenging pose, can you find a little bit of ease? A little bit of sukha. Right hand comes down, land back in your lunge. Whew. Plant your hands, step back, down dog, and either flow through your vinyasa or you can bring your knees down to rest. I'm definitely taking a rest after that challenging pose. Next inhale, come to the all fours. Take your hands forward to the shoulders. Find down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Step your feet together. Inhale, reach your left leg up. Now we're not taking it way up because the hips want to be level. Roll your outer left hip down, or they don't want to be level, but we're trying to make them level. And we're firming the inner thighs in, reaching through that left leg. The leg is straight. Exhale, step the foot through. Spin your back heel flat on a 45. Inhale, reach your arms up. Warrior one. Encourage the left hip crease down. Keep that back leg strong and straight. Step your back foot a little more forward, straighten both legs. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Blocks if you need them. So halfway in the fold, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold all the way in. Draw your left hip back a little bit, right hip a little forward. One more breath, soften your jaw. Inhale, halfway, I'm coming up higher on the blocks. Take the left hand to the left hip, plant your right hand under right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, revolve towards the left. Seal the outer edge of your back foot. Reach the left arm up. Plaster torso on the sidewall. So much happening in this one. Oops. AirPod's falling out. Now, square up your floor. Grounded warrior three. Walk the hands or the blocks forward. Float your right leg. Roll your outer right hip down. Left hand comes to your left hip. Revolve towards the left. Reach the left arm up. Find that balance. Sthira and Sukha. Effort and ease. Can you find ease here? Left hand comes down. Land in your lunge. Plant your hands. Step back to down dog. And either stay here in down dog, bring your knees down to rest, or if you're feeling like it, take a vinyasa. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, shift forward, lower. Shoulders no lower than elbows. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. We meet back in down dog if you took child's pose. Gaze forward between the hands, bend the knees, bottom of the exhale. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale. Fingers to shins or hands to blocks, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice work. You may want your strap now if you have one. You're going to transfer the weight into your left foot. Take the strap around the ball of your right foot, or you can take your peace fingers around your big toe. You're going to take both ends of the strap in your right hand. Pull this right knee up into your chest. Extend the right foot forward if you can, or you can keep the knee bent if you don't have a strap. Then take both ends of the strap in your left hand. Reach your right arm back, twist towards the right. Good. And then come back to center, release. We'll go to the other side. So we'll transfer the weight into your right foot. You can either take your left fingers around your big toes, or you can take the strap around the ball of your left foot. Pull this left knee up into your chest, stand tall. In your right standing leg, feel free to find a wall if you need it. I was using the wall just now. Then extend that left leg forward. Hips are level. Right hand takes both ends of the strap or the outer edge of your left foot. Reach your left arm up, or you've got this left knee bent. So if you need to, just keep that left knee bent. Oh, nice. And then release. Carefully come back to center. All right, and then we'll take it down to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Either step back to plank or jump back. Chaturanga, landing with bent elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, child's pose. Good, and then bring the feet around in front. Come to lay down on your back. Arms by your sides. Palms down, feet planted about hips distance apart. Press into the feet to lift the hips up. Interlace either grab the outer edges of the mat and roll from shoulder to shoulder until your shoulder blades are tucked under, broadening your chest, or you can interlace your fingers underneath you if that's available. Take one more Ujjayi breath and bridge, and then roll yourself on down. Soles of the feet together, knees wide, one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart if you'd like. And then another translation of that sutra is resolutely abide in a good space. Resolutely abide in a good space. On and off the mat. So where in your life might you be over-efforting? Where in your life could you find a little more balance, a little more ease? And then take your hands to the outsides of the thighs, guide the knees back up, feet about hips distance. Now you can either stick with bridge like we just did, lifting the hips, interlacing fingers under you, rolling the shoulder blades under, or you can reach your arms by your ears. Bend your elbows, take your hands by your ears, the fingers point towards your shoulders. On an inhale, you're going to press into your feet and lift up onto the crown of your head, and then press all the way up into wheel if it's available. Make sure your knees are not splaying, your toes are not turned out. Firm your inner thighs in. Reach your chest towards the wall you're looking at and your shins towards the other wall. Press through your hands and feet. Breathe. Keep your transverse abs engaged. Now when you lower, tuck your chin, land on your shoulders lightly. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. If you're in bridge, you can come on down. Take another moment here. Soles of feet together, knees wide. And then gently bring the knees back up. Hug your right knee into your chest. You can start with this left knee bent and the foot on the mat. You can either interlace your fingers behind your right leg and stretch it up towards the ceiling, or you can take that strap around the ball of your right foot. Stretch your left leg long on the mat if you would like. You might back up a little bit so the leg can be straight. The right hip can lengthen forward. Left leg is active. You've got either end of the strap in each hand, so you can take your elbows wide and broaden your chest. And then take both ends of the strap in your right hand, or just support the right leg with the hand and let the right leg open up to the right. I don't have a lot of space, so I'm just not opening up very far. You can open up as far as feels good without letting the leg go all the way to the floor. Even if you can get it there, keep your left butt grounded. Then bring that right foot back up. Take both ends of the strap in your left hand, or just guide the leg over to the left, stacking the hips. Let your right arm go out to a T. So we're making that same shape we've been making, revolved half moon and revolved hand to big toe pose. Lengthen your right hip forward. Good. And then gently come back to center. Can rebend that left knee, bend your right knee, set the foot down, take the strap around the ball of the left foot, or interlace fingers behind your left thigh. If you've got the strap, take both ends of the strap in each hand, broaden the chest, lengthen your right leg out long on the mat if you would like, but keep it active. So the right toes point up towards the ceiling and the upper inner thigh spins in towards your body. Lengthen the left hip forward. You might back off so the left leg can be straight where you're getting more out of the stretch. Take both ends of the strap in your left hand. Let the left leg open up to the left. You might even bring your elbow down and just prop up the leg, however is best, either with the hand or the strap. Ground your right butt. And then back to center, take that left leg over to the right, taking both ends of the strap in your right hand. Stacking the hips, I'm having to bend the top knee because of space. Let your left arm go out to a T, maybe gaze over the shoulder. Lengthen the left hip forward. Each exhale, see if you can find a little more ease. Then come back to center. Can hug both knees gently into the chest. Take happy baby, reaching for the outer edges of the feet or your ankles, or grabbing on behind your thighs. Lengthen from the crown of the head to your tailbone. Let your tailbone drop down if it will. If you like, rock a little side to side. Good, then release. Either keep the feet on the mat, knees bent, feet a little wide, knees dropping in. if that's better for your low back. Otherwise, stretch your legs out long, let the feet flop out, let feet come to the edges of the mat. Arms flop out to the sides with the palms up. Do what you need to do to get a little more comfortable. If you need to grab a blanket, you take your glasses off. If you have glasses, the eyes don't need to work. If you have an eye pillow, you can place a towel or eye pillow over the eyes. It was a lot of work you just did, so now you can find complete ease. As important as effort is ease. Notice if you're hanging on to tension, maybe in the face or the shoulders. Just notice what the mind is doing without judgment. And just allow your next inhale to be a little deeper. As you exhale, wiggle fingers and toes. Circle wrists and ankles in both directions. Let your head rock side to side. Inhale, reach your arms by your ears, take a stretch. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Either rock and roll yourself up to a seat or just gently roll off to one side. Use the strength of the arms to press yourself up. Keep the eyes soft or closed. Sit up nice and tall as you get there. Bring your hands to heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Namaste.